老朽鲁卫英，此来呢，确实是有求于韩道友，说不定于道友而言。
Welcome back, fellow Taoists. Today, we dive into a pivotal turning point from episode 184 of Immortal Journey to Immortality, where Han Li not only showcases his overwhelming dominance as a newly ascended Nascent Soul cultivator, but also faces a massive ghost from his past. It all begins when a disciple from the Heaven Peak sect, Bai Shujun, tries to smoothly negotiate for Han Li's companion, Mu Peiling. He completely underestimates Old Devil Han, thinking a bit of flattery and his master's backing will buy him whatever he wants. But Han Li isn't one to be pushed around. With a cold smile, Han Li releases a crushing wave of spiritual pressure and says, "Can't thank me enough. What use is your gratitude? Don't get caught up in your dreams. I have no such habit of giving my own concubines to others." The sheer weight of a nascent soul expert forces Bai Shujun straight to his knees. Just before he breaks, an old man in white robes, Lu Weiying, an elder of the Heaven Peak sect, steps out of the shadows to intercept the pressure. Lu Weiying plays the smiling tiger, handing Han Li a green jade slip to arrange a secret meeting later tonight. Han Li accepts it, but his mind is already moving past this minor distraction. There is a much bigger storm brewing in Soaring Heaven City. Leaving the residence, Han Li heads straight to the city's official hall, a grand palace rarely opened unless the entire Nine Nations Union faces an existential threat. The Moulan spell warriors have broken a century-long ceasefire, launching a brutal invasion. As Han Li enters the chamber, he notices only a dozen representatives are present, the true upper echelon. Among them are his senior martial brother Lu and the child fire dragon from the ancient sword sect. But as Han Li scans the room, his heart jolts. Sitting right there is Martial Ancestor Linghu of the Yellow Maple Valley, the very man who abandoned Han Li and the rest of the low-level disciples centuries ago during the collapse of the state of Yue. Notice the profound shrewdness here. When Linghu looks at Han Li, his face doesn't betray a single emotion. Is he hiding his shock behind a masterclass of political stoicism, or does he genuinely not recognize the tiny Foundation establishment disciple who managed to defy all odds and reach the pinnacle of the heavenly south? The meeting gets straight to business. Wu Peng of the Enlightened Leaf sect and Lady Qi of the Flowing Mind sect reveal the terrifying reality of the front line. The Moulan forces aren't just attacking, they are decimating the defense lines. Multiple nascent soul cultivators have already perished. Even worse, the Moulan are deploying massive, terrifying sage beasts and strange heretical spell warriors who seemingly feed on the souls of the dead to trigger unholy transformations. Han Li's tactical brilliance instantly shifts the mood of the room. He analyzes the situation aloud, stating, "Regardless of whether these unfamiliar spell warriors are men or demons, the Moulan will not be attempting a battle of attrition as they did in the past. They will most likely use thunderous strikes, seeking decisive battles with our main forces." Han Li's insight makes the council realize that the Moulan plains must have undergone a catastrophic change, forcing them into a desperate, all-out blitzkrieg. The council realizes they must form a unified second army immediately, prompting Lady Qi to contact the great late-stage cultivator Wei Wuya to rally the ultimate defense. As the meeting concludes, Han Li receives a secret voice transmission. He steps away into a quiet, remote tea house where Ancestor Linghu is waiting for him. The atmosphere is thick with historical irony. Centuries ago, Linghu held the absolute power of life and death over Han Li. Now, they sit as equals. Linghu doesn't waste time and lays out his ultimate proposition, asking if Han Li would be willing to return to Yellow Maple Valley as an elder. He adds that his lifespan is running short, with 20 years more at best before he expires. He promises that so long as Han Li returns, Yellow Maple Valley will be his, questioning if he would really hold on to a minor grudge for so long. Linghu tries everything. He appeals to Han Li's ambition by offering him sole, absolute authority over the sect, something he has to share at the Drifting Cloud sect. When that fails, he tries to pull at Han Li's emotional strings, reminding him that many of his past generation's martial brothers and sisters are still alive and will be utterly wiped out by rival coalitions the moment Linghu dies. But Han Li's response is the ultimate definition of what makes a record of a mortal's journey to immortality so unique. He doesn't throw a temper tantrum or exact petty revenge. Instead, he delivers a cold, devastatingly logical response that perfectly reflects his Tao of survival. He looks at Linghu and calmly says, "I no longer care about the matters of the past. If I found myself in your position, I would perhaps do the same. However, I am currently an elder of the Drifting Cloud sect. I have no intention of joining your sect. Fellow Taoist Linghu, you had best find another cultivator. When Linghu continues to push, Han Li clarifies that he didn't enter a sect for authority, but merely wished to find a suitable place for cultivation. He adds with complete detachment, as for the death of the sect, it had always been a common occurrence. No matter how long the sect existed, they eventually disappear with their legacy lost. As for my old sect members, I will not be involved with them. May fate treat them kindly. With those final words, Han Li completely severs his remaining karmic ties to his origin. He acknowledges the harsh, cyclical nature of the cultivation world. Sects rise, sects fall, and carrying the emotional deadweight of the past will only hinder his path to the great Tao. How will Yellow Maple Valley survive without a guardian? And how will Han Li navigate the incoming thunderous strikes of the Moulan army? Hit that subscribe button, leave your theories in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next episode.